What's up, guys? You're looking at a 19 L5P Duramax here. Customer, it's got a little over 100,000 miles. Customer stated that he called and was freaking out. He's like, man, my truck just shut down. It said it had no oil pressure, the emissions light came on, all these things happened at the same time. I said, man, I don't think you lost oil pressure if you got all those warnings on. So the truck got to where it wouldn't start sometimes it would start. So I'll kind of walk you through what we found. Basically, when it came in, we had like 7 or 8 different sensor codes, but the main code we found was the 5-volt reference code. So it was a P0641 circuit 1 voltage reference. So on these Duramaxes, on these L5Ps, you have 4 voltage reference circuits, and what that does is it applies voltage reference to 4 different sections of sensors. So this particular voltage reference circuit supplied voltage to the AC pressure switch, MAP sensor, DPF pressure switch, cam sensor, multiple other sensors. So whenever you have an issue with voltage reference on these trucks, or you get that code, it could be anything from any of those sensors or any of that wire going all the way across the truck. So now you have to isolate where the issue is. So you have to start unplugging sensors until that circuit is okay on the laptop, where you can see the status of the 5-volt reference circuit. So if you come over here, I'll show you what we found after we started looking at sensors. So if you get close right there, we pulled the cover off this sensor. It has a little white cap that goes over it, but as you can see, it's full of corrosion. And what I was doing, it was shorting it out. And basically when that happens, like I said, it shuts down that whole circuit. So the cam sensor was freaking out, everything was freaking out. So to fix this issue, it's just as simple as, replacing that pigtail and putting a new sensor in it. But these can be very tough to figure out at times, because like I said, that wire, that 5-volt reference wire that runs from the ECM, those sensors on that particular reference goes all the way to the back of the truck to the DPF pressure sensor. So it could be a short to ground, short to voltage, could be a corroded terminal, anything. So guys, if you get this, it could be very tough to figure out. We got really lucky on this one. It was pretty simple. So good luck to you.